Welcome back. That's the front cover of Sam's new contract with the network.
Oh, yeah.
That's the picture they put on the front.
Don't you know Larry Emder took all the money? Well, Chinese tourists have adopted the mantra, shop till you drop. Thanks to their booming economy, they are the biggest international spenders when it comes to overseas travel.
Now Australia is bending over backwards to cater for this lucrative market. Reporter Julie Tran explains how big business is cashing in on Chinese tourism.
1, 2, 3。你们会不会去买衣服吗？还是买鞋子？会。
Chinese tourists are coming to a city near you. China knocked off America and Germany, world's top tourism spenders, splashing out a record $102 billion last year.
What are you looking most forward to seeing in Australia?
Stephen Wang runs New Asia Pacific Travel, a one-stop shop that caters for the Chinese tourist.
How long have you been running your tourism company for?
It's over 10 years, as an inbound tour operator here. And yeah, we've been dealing with the Chinese market, for a long, long time. The Chinese market is still growing.
We're on Stephen Wang's tour bus. For 7-year-old Jimmy, it's his first time in the country.
Jimmy, what are you looking forward to seeing?
就说一个，就说一个。好好好。
After the commotion, the tour group finally gets to see the real thing, up close and personal. Sydney's Opera House.
China is Australia's fastest growing tourism market. They're spending $7,000 per person per visit. And it isn't slowing down anytime soon.
The Chinese now have steep pockets. By 2020, China's middle class will reach 670 million. That's a lot of people with money to spend. Kate Daniels is a group executive of operations at David Jones. She sees this trend daily.
What are they spending their money on?
We're seeing our largest sales across the ground floor here in designer accessories.
So handbags, sunglasses, shoes.
Jewellery, watches, leather goods.
Can you tell me how David Jones is targeting the Chinese consumer?
One initiative we're very excited about is the launch of Union Pay. Union Pay is the largest debit and credit card in China with over 3 billion cards on issue.
Only 12% of Australian businesses accept Union Pay cards.
What's the importance of having someone who is bilingual?
Oh, I think it's very important to make sure that we can serve all tourists, whether they speak English or not.
Over at the Hilton, the 5-star treatment doesn't stop, as hotel manager Felix Bush explains.
This room is exclusively catered towards the Chinese customer.
This is correct, yes, and we're touching on the key points of a Chinese traveller, where we have the slipper, as very much of the tradition to have slippers in the sleeping area. We have green tea, as it's again in the tradition to have green tea, especially in the morning. Fresh fruits, as the diet is very much inclusive of fresh fruit.
Korean native James Lee is a chef at the Hilton Hotel. He cooks several Chinese breakfasts for the Chinese traveller.
This is chicken dim sum or fried rice. This is congee. This is oats.
And do you find that there's a growing market for the Chinese customers in the Hilton?
Yeah, in the Hilton at the moment, just once a week, they are a big group coming and then having a breakfast. So that's why we got a Chinese section here.
Andrew McAvoy is Tourism Australia's managing director. He says we're welcoming more Chinese tourists than ever before.
The numbers suggest that as many as 1 million per year, spending in excess of 10 billion Australian dollars, will be here by 2020. So what do we need to do? Gear up. Chinese language, translations, front of house staff, congee on the breakfast menu.
What does the Chinese tourist look for when they're here?
They really find our natural environment appealing. So our big skies, our welcoming people, our big smiles. We cannot underestimate great fresh air. That is something that's a bit different to a lot of the big cities in which they live. But underneath that, a staple is shopping, dining and entertainment. They're really big key factors for any Chinese visitor.
In just a generation, the Chinese have come from extreme poverty to extreme wealth. This booming economy means they can enjoy all the pleasures that capitalism can buy.
These people have a voracious appetite for travel and all the good things in life. So they're earning their money through the business acumen of the Chinese people, and they're spending the money on travel and lifestyle.
There needs to be a sociological term for this. You know how you've got, like, the pink pound for gay people travelling in the UK? They spend the pink pound.
Yes.
Yeah.
This needs, I think, a term like mingling or something like that, don't you think?
Yes, that's quite good.
You heard
Jeez,
it
they've
first,
got
mingling. All right?
Copyright Andrew O'Keefe
Thank you very
2013.
much.
If they've got some money to spend, haven't they? Half their luck.
Yeah, that's right.
That lady had spent it on her wonderful hairdo.
And if anyone wants a Thai massage for $49, we know a place.
We know where to find one, just behind Julie Tran. Here's
Nothing
Jess.
to do with tranny.
Thank you, Andrew.